So they came out on Raw to celebrate finally ending the bloodline, which was their main goal, and they're just excited, blah, 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 blah. Then my boys interrupt them, Imperium.
Yeah, rude. Rude.
It was amazing.
There was no signal, Sarah.
It was amazing.
It was not warranted.
It was exactly what I wanted. Remember I was saying, I was like, who are they going to feud with next? I really want to see them feud with Imperium. I would really love it. So they came out and they were just like, I don't know. They were going back and forth, but Kevin had a meltdown, basically, just being like, why are you out here? Why did you come out here? We didn't even talk about you. And you interrupt us. You're not supposed to come out unless we talk about you. We didn't even say your name. Why are you out here? Are you psycho? And I was like, oh my God, what is happening? And I was Sammy. I was like, calm down.
I loved it.
Like,
I was the hype man of KO in the basement here. I was just like, let's go, Kevin. Let it out.
I was just like, what is happening? So they mocked Imperium, basically mocking Vinci, calling him Baldy for not talking.
Doesn't talk, Sarah.
And calling Ludwig Slenderman. But I think that he called him Slenderman.
He called him Slenderman, and then they had a little bit of a back and forth about it.
Yeah, but it sounded like he said Slenderman. I don't know. And they kind of wanted to have a match with the tag team champions, but they were like, well, you already have a match with Alpha Academy, so like, what are you doing? And he actually called him American Alpha. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Sammy called him American Alpha. And I was like, I see where your mind is. So obviously it was a great match, entertaining. Imperium is in the match, so I'm thankful. And Alpha Academy, they're great. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
We're not gonna get. You gotta talk about how Alpha Academy came out when they're going back and forth, and then you just hear shoosh.
Yeah, for like way too long.
No, don't you? Chad Gable deserves all the camera time in the world, and then to have them come out with a united,
I know,
team of Maxime Dupree and Otis.
I know. I like that move. Great, honestly. Move. So they had a match, and it was a good match, like I said. And I have to celebrate, guys, because Imperium won.
Who got the pin, Sarah?
My boy Giovanni Vinci.
Giovanni Vinci.
I was very excited about this. I was sitting there like happy clapping, as I do. I was just like, oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I was like yelling to the people who were around me. I was like, oh my God, you guys, Imperium won, and it was Vinci. I was just yelling because, you know, it's a big deal to me. But I was very excited. I know that it was just like, you know, Alpha Academy, but I felt like it was a move in the right direction as far as using Imperium and allowing them to win. And thank God they let Vinci be the one to win, because you can't just make it look like he's the bad one in the group, you know?
Dude, I love the finishing move.
The Imperial Bomb. I know.
The Imperial Bomb is awesome.
I know. So
nice
I loved it.
Swing uppercut into a nice little electric chair back. Oh.
Well, this is what I'm saying is like they're a legitimate tag team, just like Alpha Academy. So why aren't you using them more? And like, why are you making them look bad by having them continuously lose? Like, they're really good. And it's like, if you're not going to use them, then let them go back to like NXT UK or something. You know what I mean? Like, I know it doesn't exist, but I'm just saying, like, let them go and do something else, because
NXT Global.